will be heading back down towards B.
Oh, just brazenly running straight into mid. They do get spotted out, but they do have the smoke to cover off any sort of rotation from CT spawn, and that leaves coldzera all by his lonesome on site here.
Oh, tapping away. He's getting overrun, though. Attacker going to find that first opening kill. And with only one player on the site, things start to look complicated for SK. A retake scenario here with a kit in play, but VG still holding on to the man advantage. Not facing from the site as well means things are going to start to heat up for SK, who need to close the distance and get back in. Nice angle from Fallen, does catch a headshot. And then they're going to start to overwhelm these T players. But Attacker on the site, doubling down. 3 headshots coming in. And he's looking for the final one, but Fur cannot step up to the mark. 2 kills from him.
Yeah, Cold runs away and Stewie runs right into the grenade. So a lot of damage done over towards the bomb side. Obviously they can't know if they've done significant damage to Stewie, but there you go.
The reposition back in vents will be a bit of a surprise as well as they start to push towards B. coldzera in the corner. They have no idea. He lets them pass. 1 kill can come through. Surely, but Fur kills his teammate through the wall. You hate to see it. Fallen can only get a double kill, so he did surprise him from the vents, but VG still have a double man advantage. Into the site they go, and Bolts has to try and retake now in a 1v3. Gives away the element of surprise, but gets a kill for it at the very least. Just needs to try and find a kit, because time is going to be a big issue here for Bolts as he begins to move in. And VG are playing a sort of crossfire from the CT spawn. Zoking just waits for the contact, and Freeman will strike. It's a 4th round for VG. This just gives time for Molotovs to be set up, and they will rain over the bomb site. Stewie, close position, but they've seen this one before. coldzera sat there just rounds ago, but now he's at the back of the site. 1 shot with the AWP, and he doubles down. They're peeking him 1 by 1. No trades are coming through here for the Chinese, and then coldzera is just lining them up. 3 frags before eventually the trade is found. But it just gives SK an opportunity back into this round.
That was a really awkward execution from VG. It was looking so nice initially. Basically, the first part of a 2-part execution was really well done. They smoke off, they isolate Stewie. There's no way for coldzera to actually come into a position to actually help him. But then the follow-up, they don't have a smoke for spawn. They just constantly keep peeking it. And that allows for coldzera to get 3 frags, and now Summer left all by his lonesome, 2v1.
They're both low, though. He finds a rifle. This could be dangerous. The spray control works. Fallen is going to go down.
And instead of just trying to go for some heroic plays, stick together and the aggression from Bolts here. Oh, he's going to find 1. Fur's made his presence felt, that's for sure. Zoking down to 23 HP. Oh, is he going to burn? Oh,
yeah, I hate to
Fur.
see it.
Vici, though, on their end, they do have a lot of utility still. The only player with any real utility to speak of on the side of SK is Stewie, and he's stuck over in mid. Well, when you have Fallen, does alleviate a bit of pressure. We'll see what the 2 remaining Vici players are able to do. Smokes go out, Molotovs as well. Oh, nothing for MBK.
That's the round, I think, at that point. It's 1v4, and yeah, Molly going to finish him off. Attacker can't get anything done.
The A split seems imminent. They still have 1 lurker over towards B, though.
Yeah,
they're actually going to go over to B split.
Yeah, they find the pick in vents right, so now it just relieves all the pressure. Lovely going to drop coldzera as well. SK, there was so little time, but they're still playing aggressive on that B site, and VG can just catch them out for free. Bomb can go down. SK, though, they've been at least aggressive on these retakes, not giving a lot of breathing room for the Chinese. Bit of a boost up, not going to find the angle, but Fallen looks for another one. Almost catches the player moving from the back of the site, but he will reposition. It's going to be Attacker just holding on. And good angle as well from the AWP of Lovey to catch that first rotation in. Attacker following up with 2. And that is a really clean post plant for VG.
Fight into late rounds, and that's what we're seeing now. Just flashes left.
Oh, there we go. So some aggression. Fallen going to get a pick and just full man advantage. No real risk to it. As now the trade unable to come in, VG need to look for another part of the map. We've not seen this mid-aggression before. Stewie maybe looking to go back into the vents, but he's heard dropping off. He makes a jump, and Freeman takes advantage. 1 kill coming back for VG. There's still only 30 seconds left, though, so they need to make a play. And with the vents now open, this B split again can come through Vendetta. There's no one here for SK. Only coldzera on the site. They focus on the mid-control, but Attacker strikes back. 2 headshots shutting down the rotation, leaving coldzera to hold it alone, and he can only get 1. The round is falling apart. This is
go. And I'm actually a bit surprised. We're seeing a bit of a tempo change from Vici here.
Bolts hiding in the smoke. Bolts has already found the first kill. First still hasn't been spotted, but he's getting shot in through. Finally going to walk with his back turned. Now Fallen's on the scene, on the site with the AWP, but Bolts a very aggressive peek alone, and he's going to get nothing for it. Fallen has to keep things intact, but he misses the shot. Summer in the open. Fallen can't follow up again. And Vici, they're on the site like you know it. Stewie's still here, but he can't get a kill because Attacker's at the back of the site. And now it's just coldzera, but I say just. He's in a 1v3, but he isolates the first, and Vici, they're going to try and at least find him, but he's repositioned. This is good. Yeah, coldzera's caught Attacker, and now he can just play the 1v1. The mind games can come through.
Well, so far, coldzera has been one of the, I guess, few highlights. But
forget that.
Jesus.
Pulling out everything they can here, but judging by the scoreline, if you can count, it's not gone too well. And look at the triple B setup. Look how scared SK are of this site. They do get aggressive, though, so they drop a player, but in the meantime, VG just spot it. They had a man outside of B, so they know that SK have a very heavy setup, so they want to try and split the A site. Great timing on the peek from Zoking. Bolts looks away, and Fallen will go down as well. SK not finding any leeway into this round, leave just coldzera. And even though they start things off with a pick, even though they get aggressive on B, VG just go, okay, they've got 3B, rush A.
Get spotted out, and now they know.
Oh god, Molotov aim will force no one out, but SK diving in through the site. Zoking can't get it done, so there's an opportunity for SK. Can they collapse onto this bomb site? It's a yes! Bolts with a double, but Freeman with the same, and Summer with 2 instead, and Stewie has to get it done because coldzera is getting tagged. It's such low HP, and the bomb down in the site as well. Summer still relieving the pressure, and he's going to go and get 4 kills on the pistol round. Dear oh dear. What do we have here from the Brazilian side with the American? Freeman, apparently nothing. He's going to shut down Fur already with that scout. Does lock down mid, stops what could have been event split as well, because SK did show early presence towards B, but the bomb is outside, maybe inside of main. coldzera. Oh dear.
It's definitely not necessary. You're 1 man up already, but...
It's 15-1.
Yeah, it's 15-1, and this has to just mess with the heads of SK. And they're not able to get anything done. Bolts with a nice connection onto Lovey, though. But still 4 players to go, and he's going to run into the MP9 of Zoking. And actually doesn't take any damage at all on nearly. 16 points of health left, or lost. But it's close in. The GPS has tracked Bolts, and that's going to be Attacker closing it out. 16 to 1. I mean, what's there to say?
I don't really know at this point.